Okay, you're forgiven.
Right.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Hello. Roll call, please go.
Commissioner Bozak,
Here.
Commissioner Enslin,
Here.
Commissioner Levy,
Here.
Commissioner McCart,
Here.
Commissioner Tublin,
Here.
Commissioner Redmond.
Approval of minutes from November 8th, 2023.
So.
Second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Tublin,
Yes.
Commissioner Enslin,
Yes.
Commissioner McCart,
Yes.
Commissioner Levy,
Yes.
Commissioner Bozak.
Yes. Right, reports. Any reports from commissioners?
No, man.
No, thank you. All right. James not here. Clay, do you have anything exciting for us?
I do not.
Or in life, buddy?
Come on, you got to save you a couple $100,000.
Do we have an engineer on? No. Nobody? All right. No school board either? Just after that on somebody. All right, yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Just provided a written report, but I want to highlight a few items that have come through since the beginning of the month. Just this week, we received notification from Congressman Durban's office that Town of Burns Harbor received the Safe Streets for All grant in the amount of $120,000. There's $30,000 local match for a total project cost of $150,000. This is for the town to initiate a study to look at the town and look at safety across roadways, trails, other multimodal ways of getting around the town. And it also includes a demonstration project related to the Marquette Greenway Trail. So what's a low cost safety enhancement that we could add to one of the trail crossings, for instance. This planning grant puts us in a position to move forward with, once that's complete, we'll be able to move forward with implementation. So it puts us into a federal funding channel to be able to apply for grants in the future for larger scale safety enhancements. So, you know, how do we improve safety across US 20 as an example? How do we connect all of our neighborhoods? This study will help address that.
Yay.
So congratulations. And then the second announcement we received this week was from one of our partners, Shirley Hine Land Trust. They are received notification from the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation. They are awarded the Chi-Cal Fund grant in the amount of $346,000 to, I think it's $376,000 to enhance public access at Lindy David and Burns Harbor. So this is connecting the Marquette Greenway Trailhead at Fisherman's Lot to the dam itself, and then creating safe portage around the dam for kayakers. And I think there's an ADA component to that as well, in addition to some restoration. So this is the third time I think that the partnership has sought money to work on this particular location. And so we're excited that Shirley Hines was awarded that grant. We have a $5,000 match, small contribution, big benefit to the community. So congratulations on that as well.
Thank you for all of your help with that.
And this month we do anticipate hearing from the governor's office whether or not the town of Burns Harbor has received the Next Level Trails grant. That application is before them, and announcement is expected any day. So that kind of concludes the report aspect of tonight.
All right. Do you have any correspondence we need to jump to? All right, back to you.
All right, just exciting news on the Marquette Greenway. Just to, on the phase 2, so that's the 2 bookends that the recreational trails section. We did a walkthrough this, was it this week? Or late last week? To with the Indiana Department of Natural Resources, we did a final walkthrough to close out that grant. So that project is complete from the state side. We're just waiting for the final grant dollars to be reimbursed back to the town. So that project is at completion.
It's really, really nice back there.
Yeah.
Really, really good job.
The phase 1A section, so this is the project that's again, the end of Stanley Street to take us to an overlook at the Little Cow within the national park. The BP air bridge has been installed. So BP is satisfied with that installation. They would be on site while the tree clearing was going on. That's been happening, the tree clearing. The National Parks is very satisfied with Homer Tree Service for the quality of the work that they have done in carefully removing trees within the national park. So the National Park sent an email communicating that to the project team that they were delighted in the quality of that removal. So that is positive. And at this stage, they're just working on the second phase of tree clearing. So I imagine they've made some progress on tree clearing within the town's right of way. With that, we have 2 agenda items. The National Park Service had some additional requirements for tree clearing and cleaning of equipment. And this is done to protect the quality of the environment and certain species that are located within the trail corridor. So we do have a change order that will be formally coming through in the coming months. But tonight we just want to acknowledge that Gary and Homer Tree Service was required to do additional work that was not in the initial contract in the amount of $6,270. And then the next agenda item for action would be the supplemental contract approval. Again, the National Park Service had asked that the trail be realigned to preserve a couple trees that were mature and significant to the park. Those adjustments were made. SEH is the engineer on record. Therefore, we had to have the construction plan set revised and SEH resubmit that to the state. And so there is a supplemental contract before you in the amount of $4,250 to take care of that activity. So I'll turn it back to you.
And that is the contract, like Jennifer, that you have in front of you. I did look over the contract. I don't know if you all have any questions about these 2 items or if anything more that you really want to know. No question? No, everybody wants to move anything along.
I'll start the first thing, motion to approve the change order for Gary.
Second. Any more discussion? All right, roll call please, Jill.
Commissioner Tuplin,
Yes.
Commissioner Levy,
Yes.
Commissioner McCart,
Yes.
Commissioner Enslin,
Yes.
Commissioner Bozak.
Yes.
And then the second one, I'll make a motion to approve, or the approve for your signature. to approve Roseanne's signature on the supplemental contract approval for SCH not to exceed $4,250.
I second.
Any discussion? Roll call please, Jill?
Commissioner Tuplan,
Yes.
Commissioner Loving,
Yes.
Commissioner McCart,
Yes.
Commissioner Ensland,
Yes.
Commissioner Bozak.
Yes. All right, thank you for that.
And I just want to note on some of these, we've had a couple change orders really here in the process due to some of the trail realignment and meeting national park requirements. We will be submitting these items to Indiana Department of Transportation for reimbursement. So our hope is up to 80% of those costs would be paid for by the state. So just want to let you know that that these funds, we do hope to receive 80% back from, because these are costs above our original contract amount for the project. That does not apply to the SEH contract because we paid for those service design engineering locally from the beginning, so that was never part of the grant. Those will be, you know, in full.
Okay. All right, phase 1B section. So this is where we need to talk about design and engineering.
We will need to, we do need to start thinking about a design and engineering firm to be able to move forward on phase 1B. Should the town be awarded for the completion of the trail. So that's something we can bring up now, or next month we can talk about in more detail. But this is the section that we're waiting for the next level trail announcement.
So should we wait and pray for our announcement that it's good and we can move forward with them? All right, anything else on phase 1B that we need to talk about tonight? All right, new business. Our blue contract renewal. So we love Tina. Do we want to discuss contract renewal? Or do we want to table that for a January meeting when we may have a different makeup of the board here, but pretty much. What do you guys think?
Does the incoming board need to be involved in our renewing of the contract? Okay, so.
What's the current rate?
Oh, I have to pull that up, sorry.
You have it? Do you know?
The overall contract amount's still the same.
Yes.
But I did adjust the hourly rate, just
Sorry, I had it open and then I closed my email. Okay, found it, sorry. So the overall contract remains the same. And like, you know, set our hourly rates changed. I don't see where that is on here, Tina, I'm sorry.
the third page.
Let's see. Sorry.
See the December report, but
What, I'm sorry?
I see the December report, but not the updated.
I don't know that I sent it.
Okay.
So is this what I'm looking at? The rates are as follow, President? Is that what I'm looking at, Tina?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, but I don't So you have the old one. So it says president 20650, grant writer 9250, coordinator 6150. Sorry, did I read that too fast?
Yeah, do it
No,
one more
I
time.
I think.
One more time.
President 20650, grant writer 9250, coordinator 6150.
I make a motion to approve, the contract with Carter Glue for 2024 in the amounts that you just read.
Any discussion?
Sort every time.
Everything.
Thank you.
All right, roll call please, Jill.
Commissioner Tublin,
Yes.
Commissioner Loving,
Yes.
Commissioner McCarg,
Yes.
Commissioner Ensland,
Yes.
Commissioner Bozak.
Yes. All right. Approval of claims register,
So moved.
Second.
discussion. Roll call please.
Commissioner Tublin,
Yes.
Commissioner Ensland,
Yes.
Commissioner McCarg,
Yes.
Commissioner Loving,
Yes.
Commissioner Bozak.
Yes. Approval of financial report for the month of October 2023.
So moved.
Second. Discussion. Roll call please.
Commissioner McCarg,
Yes.
Commissioner Loving,
Yes.
Commissioner Ensland,
Yes.
Commissioner Tublin,
Yes.
Commissioner Bozak.
Yes. With the order, anybody have anything to add? Nobody?
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Everybody's-
We'll then do the appointed members, and perhaps that's everybody need to reapply. I guess that's the only thing I would point out. I'm not sure if you have who's appointed by which person or which body. And when their term ends.
We
but
do
that's-
know that the law changed, so when we do that appointment, either president appointment will have to be done by the RDC or the town council, and the vice president, the opposite board. So we were going to wait until next month to do that.
I was just letting everybody know, especially Brett and Kenny, that they may need to reapply. If their term is up.
Oh. I think I reached out to everybody. Okay, that's weird.
Um,
I responded
We gotta talk
to,
about this email.
yeah.
Do you wanna stay?
Sure.
He sounded so. We're gonna play, we're good.
Sure.
Public meetings?
Yes, yes, sorry. Okay, nobody else has anything else? Thank you, Nick, for serving on this board with us. You will be missed, but we all have your phone number, so
We do.
Time off for good behavior.
Good enough.
yes, we appreciate everything you've done trying to.
I will. I'll do my best.
All right.
Expect to see your meetings.
Right.
I'll be,
I get an
I'll be at
audience.
the budget meeting for sure.
You don't have an audience. All right. All right.
I'm gonna miss you.
Anybody else have anything?
Motion adjourned.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Tublin,
Yes.
Commissioner Loving,
Yes.
Commissioner Ensland,
Yes.
Commissioner McCarg,
Yes.
Commissioner Bozak.
Yes.
Okay, so